Hi everyone, today what they are really saying about you as opposed to what they're really feeling. So that's what I'm going to look into today. What they're saying to other people about you, your relationship, as opposed to what they are actually feeling. I'm also going to be having a look at what's going on in their environment, and I'm going to have a look at any action they might take. So I'm just going to have a bit of a nosy around today for you. Okay, I hope everybody, oh gosh, throwing them all over the floor. It's a good start to the reading. I hope you're all really well. I hope everybody's okay wherever you are and what you're doing. Before I start though, if you would like a personal read, just click on the title of this video and that will take you to the link in the description box, and all the information's on there. My readings are very in-depth and personal, and also there is a video which explains a little bit more about how I do my readings. Also in the description box there is a free relationship report as well, which I think you'll find interesting. If you haven't already, go check that out as well. And if you enjoy this content, if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like and subscribe button, if you want to see any more of it, that would be brilliant. Okay, so what they are saying about you as opposed to how they are really feeling. And then, like I said, I'm going to look into the environment to see what's going on around them, what's happening in their environment, not yours. I'm checking their energy today. Righty ho, let's get going. Okay, what they're really saying about you. Okay, well, first off, they are telling other people that they've moved on. Well, that's Six of Swords. They're telling other people that, you know, they've started again, there was too much conflict, too much drama, too many hurtful things said and done, and that they've moved on. So that's what they are telling people. Let's see how they really feel. Let's see how they really feel today. I will say though, they've taken whatever baggage they had with them. They've still got all the, you know, they haven't changed, is what I'm getting. Whether that is good or bad in your scenario, they haven't changed. What are they really feeling, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's interesting. Well, first off, there is still a lot of drama and conflict surrounding this connection. What they're really feeling is they're carrying a lot of burdens wherever they are at the moment. I think they're very disappointed in the situation they've ended up in. I think disappointed is the word for today, for some reason. They're disappointed. They feel empty and alone where they are. But deep down how they really feel, all they're trying to do at the moment, they're treading water. They're treading water, that's what I'm getting. I can see somebody just literally treading water, trying to just ignore what's going on in their surroundings. Their surroundings at the moment, I feel, are quite volatile. There's quite a lot of arguing going on. For some of them, they could even have other worries as well. For some of you, I think today it'll be quite precise. I know you do, just take what resonates. For some of them, they've got some bills mounting up they can't pay, which is stressing them out. I think wherever they've gone to, they thought that this person would help them more than they are. But deep down, they're not happy. They're just keeping the peace. They're just trying to keep the peace because they've dug themselves a hole. And they're just really not sure what to do. So I'm going to have another couple more. I'm going to take another one on what they're saying about you. It's like everything that, it's just all collapsing a bit around their heads really, but they can't do anything about it at the moment. They're very restricted. They're very restricted. They could be dealing with they could be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Very, very strong Aquarius energy in here. Okay, let's see what else they are saying about you. So I love these cards, but I always give these ones a really good shuffle before I start because they're an absolute nightmare to shuffle. What are they saying about you, please? Right, yeah. They're saying that obviously, as I said earlier, they've moved on, they've left it behind, and that they're happy where they are. They are putting on a happy disposition. That's what I was getting with this other card a couple of minutes ago. They're keeping the peace. They're not facing their problems. It's almost like they're walking around with a great big cheesy smile on their face, pretending everything's okay. But they've actually got they've had their fingers burnt. They've actually had their fingers burnt. So they are pretending everything's fine, everything's rosy in the garden. They've moved on. They're happy. Whoever they've connected into, they are pretending that, that they're fine. But they're not. Deep down, they're not fine. They have got worries. And it's not just worries about your relationship. They've got other worries as well. Like I said, bills. There's something they haven't dealt with. There's some paperwork, some of you, they should have dealt with that they haven't dealt with, that is causing them some problems. Let's see how they feel deep down, please. Deep down. What are they not saying? Thank you. Yeah, they miss you. Yeah, they'd love to come back. Deep down, they're still very attracted to you. They miss the fun, they miss the jokes, they miss the travel if you travelled. Some they are at a distance from you, a different state, a different country. But they miss the wild times they had with you. They're really quite miserable at the moment where they are. They haven't got much fun and joy in their life, and I think they're finding it really difficult mentally at the moment to put on this front. The facade is cracking. The facade is cracking, and as is usual, they have obviously, there's been a lot of bad mouthing here, and they've got their back up against a wall now and they don't know what to do. But more than that, they have got some problems, like I said earlier, with paperwork or some final notices or something else is going on there. But they miss the fun they had with you. They miss the fun they had with you. I think when the energy as well with this person, I think they are a bit of a freedom lover. But I think when they left you, or when the relationship ended, they just were quite hopeful they could just start again somewhere else, and it just hasn't worked out for them. For some of you, I think they regret getting caught out online. That is quite precise, excuse me, and it's not for everybody, but for some of them, they got caught out online, and they thought they could carry on with whatever they were doing in secret. But at the moment, the dreams and aspirations this person had, they thought they were shooting for the stars wherever they've gone. It's actually, excuse me, it's actually not like that at all. There's a lot of burden in this person's life at the moment. They just feel really restricted. That's what I'm getting. Very, very restricted. I think their bubble's going to burst. I don't think they can keep carrying on with this smiley face for much longer. Let's just have one more on that, and then I'm going to the environment. Yeah, and you've four of swords. They're feeling isolated where they are. It's almost like they're in a community, or they're with people, they're putting on this brave face, this happy face. Isn't everything wonderful in the rose garden today? But it's not. It's not. They're lonely and they're feeling isolated. And they haven't got the energy or the strength to do anything about it. It's like their va-va room's gone. Whatever energy and enthusiasm they had for life before, they have no energy for this because they've got too many other problems going on as well. and they're just basically sat now in between pretending, you know, everything's fine in their world. They're just sat and they're really quite miserable. They're stuck. You know, they're stuck. So they're pretending to everybody else that they've moved on, they're fine, but they're not. I do feel for some of you, though, this person has been in and out of your life quite a bit. And I think that's one of the reasons. I think they've... I think they think that they've done it to you one too many times, is what I'm getting to say to you. They've done this one too many times, really. And they don't see you taking them back. Let me just see what's going on now, like I said, with this environment. Like I say, for some of you, though, they just didn't think they'd get caught out. They didn't think they'd get caught out. They are connected in with someone now that's putting a lot of burden on them as well, for some of you. The person I'm getting that some of them are connected into is quite a miserable person. And also your person is stuck between doing what's right and what they want to do. It's almost like they think they've made their bed, they've got to lie in it, they've got to do what's right, this is the move they made, this is what they decided to do, but their heart is still tugging at you. But there's no way out, you know, the tunnel's blocked as far as they're concerned at the moment. Let's see what's going on in the environment, please. Yeah. They're not happy. They've really got their guard up where they are now. They've got their guard up. They're not happy. They're looking back at the past, wondering how they've got themselves into such a muddle, really. For some of them, they've got really poor boundaries, you know. They've listened too much, I'm getting to say to you today, to somebody else's truth. And they just can't see the wood for the trees now. They've been listening too much to somebody else. Almost like they were, I don't know, brainwashed. I mean, no one's brainwashed, but because of their poor boundaries, they just crave excitement so much in their life that they just listen to the wrong person. But now this person they're connected in with, or the environment they're in, is very restrictive. What else have we got for environment, please? Yeah, I'm going to clarify that. There's a lot of things going on that are very secretive. I think the main thing for this for me today is the secret that they're keeping. The secret that they're keeping. They can only keep this up for so long before they crack. Before they crack. You know, whoever this is for today, this is an energy of somebody at times who is very fun-loving, very enthusiastic about life, and at times does ride by the seat of their pants, okay? They have now found themselves in a very restrictive situation that they don't like. But because of the hole they've dug, they are pretending everything's okay because they don't know what to do. However, keeping this secret, they're not going to be able to carry on for much longer doing this. Let's have one more in the environment, please. Yeah, for some, it's all to do with family. Like I said earlier, for some of them, it's following the traditions of the family or the way they were brought up. This is the way we've always done it, and this is the way we do it. For some of them, they've just been attracted to somebody for the money, but this money is now not forthcoming, and they are now being presented your person with bills, final notices, and just a general mess, really. But like I say, for some, there is a lot of family involvement in here. If they are in a family situation, there are cracks beginning to show. This is a family, I feel, that clam up together. But they clam up together against an outsider, I'm getting to say. But when they're actually dealing with each other, it's like a bun fight, if you know what I mean. So if you're the outsider, even if you're right and what you're saying is right, they will still, as a family, all knit together and you're totally in the wrong. But then together as a family, they're all arguing and fussing, and that's what's going on here as well for some of you. Let's have one more of these for the environment, please. Yeah, they're trapped. They feel trapped. For some of them, they were definitely attracted by the dollar, the money, or a better life. Someone here, yeah, they thought they were going to have an easier ride, or they went for a better lifestyle, a better house, whatever. But they're trapped now. They're trapped. They're in a bit of a... I think they feel like they're in a bird cage. On the surface, especially for you looking in, they can be projecting this image of everything is fine and rosy in the garden, but it's not. It's not at all. It's not at all. And I do feel eventually they're going to crack. They're going to crack. Let's just have two more for environment, then I'm going to see what I can get in the best possible outcome at the moment. Okay, there's a delay in the environment. Something that they thought was coming in their environment is not. This could be money, it could be an offer of work, or a way out of their situation. There is a delay. Let's have one more, please. They miss you, which is what I gathered anyway. Yeah. And they're lonely. They regret it. They regret what they've done. But I think they've done it before. They're very stressed. And they know they've betrayed you and they've been dishonest. So, let's just add a couple more of these Lenormand cards. Let's just see what else we can find out. Yeah, they've been very, very stubborn. They are feeling very lonely and isolated. They've been very stubborn. Again, presenting this happy face. For some of them, they've got problems with government authorities. I've just got bills aren't being paid, or something they've invested in isn't working out, or some legal paperwork's going wrong. What else have we got, please? They're extremely confused at the moment. Yeah, they've got massive delays. This person at times could have had mood swings with you, and at times they brought a lot of instability into your life. They do want to talk to you. They do want to send a message to you. Yeah, they would like to send a message. They do want to express their feelings for you. For some of them, though, they are frightened about their reputation. They're frightened about their reputation. For some of you, this person, I'm not saying they want to be famous, but they like to be well thought of. And they are frightened about, I'm just getting their reputation. They're frightened of other people being able to influence their life even more if they make a decision, but they do want to message you. They do want to message you. Let's see what else we've got, please. Yeah, but they think it's ended. They think that they're too late. There's a lot of sadness around this because I've got the two energies of your person whose natural way of doing things is quite bubbly, quite happy, but then they're actually feeling very lonely and very sad. Very lonely and very sad. But you know, the thing is, if they don't, this energy won't shift until they start admitting to themselves that they can't do it anymore. As long as they keep pretending that everything's okay and they're happy and they're fine, nothing will change. But I do feel eventually this is really going to stress this person out, and they'll just go like that. And I think they've done it before. You know, I said earlier, it's an energy of someone who doesn't always like to be in one place, and they're seriously not liking this at the moment. Okay, let's see the best possible outcome at the moment, please. Let's just see best possible outcome. 5 of Cups. No, I don't think they're going to do anything at the moment. They are very sad about the past, but they don't see how they're going to bridge that gap between what they've done, how they left you, and where they are now. You know, and I feel for some of you, that I do feel for some of you, you'd be willing to at least hear them out. You know, I know, I feel some of you wouldn't, but, you know, for whoever this is for today, you would be willing to hear them out, but they can't see a way forward bridging the gap. They are completely absorbed. They're totally absorbed with all of this. And they are just thinking, gosh, what a mess I've made. That's what I'm getting to say. Gosh, what a mess I have made. Let's have another one for the outcome, please. See if anything's going to shift. Okay, let's clarify that. They spend a lot of time thinking about sending this message. Okay, think about it. They're hot and they're cold. They're in and they're out. This person has a lot on their mind at the moment. A lot on their mind. They are very focused. I said today would be quite precise. They are very focused on their physical stability. By that I mean where they're living, what they're earning, how they're going to pay their bills. They're also trying to hide, I'm getting for some of you, hide some money. I don't know, well, it's quite precise, but they are trying to hide some money. Whoever is in their environment with them, this person is quite controlling and possessive over them. And that is what's suffocating them. That's what's suffocating them. So are they going to communicate? Not, I just don't feel it at the moment. I feel that they want to. It's almost like they get to a point of, say, writing this message, whatever, on their phone, whatever they're doing, and they're just about to hit send, and they're like, no, I can't, because I'm all happy and everything's fine in my life. No, I can't do it, and they stop. But they won't keep that up forever. I know they won't. You know, I just know they won't be able to keep that up forever, because they're sat in the Four of Swords energy. They, you know, in this reading today, they just feel isolated. They feel lonely. They're miserable. They're miserable. Let's just have one more for the outcome, please. No, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in the outcome for me is, as I said earlier, until they start making some decisions, until your person takes responsibility for what they've done and actually admits to themselves and to people around them that they are unhappy and they need to do something about it, they will still sit in this energy. They are looking at other options. They are looking at this and this, but for some of you, I think they're quite low in spirit, and they haven't got the energy at the moment. But the Seven of Cups is telling you that nothing in this will change until they make a decision, and they have to be the one to make the decision, to admit that they're not happy, to admit that they've done things wrong, to admit that they're lonely, and then the energy will shift. So I hope that's helped somebody today. I do. Quite an interesting energy today. Thank you so much for watching, as ever. I love all your comments, your likes, subscribes. I really couldn't do this without you. It's just absolutely amazing. And if you want a personal read, as I said earlier, everything, click on the title and it'll take you to the description box where the link to the website is. Also, free relationship report, go check that out as well. Take good care of yourselves and always do what makes you happy. and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.